Okay, so today's video is going to be about the knife that really got me into the knife loving game, I guess you could say. So I will put a couple knives up, probably where you will be able to see them. Oh, that was bad. Almost. This one's pretty cool. I bet some of you have never seen this kind of folder in your life. I will do a separate video on this later. It'll be a short video because there's not too much to talk about this. But it's got a decently cool story that I think you might like. Put that off to the side. So, I don't have too many knives that are expensive. The most expensive knife that I have is a Griptilian, and that's about it. The next highest would be my Kershaw Lincoln M390. But today, I'm going to talk about the first knife that I had that really got me into carrying them. A lot of YouTubers have been putting up these videos that are the knife that broke them, that got them into the hobby. So, I think you can see that this is a Gerber Paraframe. A lot of people, this is their first knife. It's okay. It's not the best. I EDC'd this for about 8 months straight. Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe. Just this cheapo knife, but I got in Daytona Beach on one of our vacations. This is the newer Harbor Freight knife. It's actually pretty decent, and came with some of the sharpest, and I mean the sharpest, serrations I've ever seen in my life. Just some random traditional that I have. My Thermite. And my Fossil, which is one of my favorites. So, everyone started out with probably a cheap knife. And I know for most of you, you might laugh at this, but it was the first knife that I really bought myself that was of a decent quality at that time, before I knew about knives. And what's that say? Yep, it's an M-Tech. But surprisingly, I do not think you can see this. Well, maybe. It's 440C stainless, and honestly, I don't really care to figure out if it is 440C or not. But This was the first knife I ever bought myself. And the clip came off. I can't really take it apart. It's a Tonto. I say Tonto, some people say Tanto. Doesn't really matter, you all know the same thing. Now, the one reason why I stopped carrying this is the clip did fall off. That was okay, so I could just slip it in my pocket. But yeah, there was hardly any wrist flick in there at all. You can see, hopefully, you can see that just wiggling in there. That's the size of the detent. It's always had that from when I got it. Now this is not spring assisted, which online I bought one that said spring assist. Then came this one in the mail. And I was sad because at that time I thought spring assist meant quality. Now I know it does not. So yeah, this is one knife that I thought would be a really good knife. Turned out to be okay. Honestly, I look back and I think to myself, why? Why did you get this knife? I never carry it anymore, but every once in a while, I'll take it out, flip it open, and sometimes cut something with it. Now, this was one of the first knives that I ever sharpened with the Lansky, and honestly, I use this part a lot, so it's not too sharp, but down here, it's just ridiculously sharp. Wait. See, that's my nail. And it is very thin. And this took a ridiculously good edge. So I'm thinking maybe it actually is 440C. So I go online, I can't figure out anything about it. And that's okay. I chose this one instead of a red one because my favorite color is blue. And I thought maybe one day I would become a police officer. That didn't happen. And I'm pretty much okay with that. Then I decided to get a actually decent quality knife. If I can find it. Yep. This was the first actual quality knife that I ever bought. And you know what? I carried this for a year and a half straight. And man, did it... Oh, the ergonomics are fantastic on this. 3.25 inch blade. The weight didn't really bother me because I wore work pants, which were pretty heavy. And I didn't need to have anything super light. I didn't really care. I just needed something that worked. And it was $30 at a Gander Mountain while I was looking at Blade HQ, and I thought, oh my god, this is a steal at $30. when they're about 40, I believe. What, Rose? Come here. Come on. Come on over here. Come on. Say, hey, no. Say hi. Oh, come on. Oh. This is my cat. She sometimes does not like being on her back. She is a very loving cat. She is a problem sometimes. She loves to jump on top of this table, get cat hair everywhere, as she did just then, while I keep doing my knife reviews. She is a very good girl. She is 11, who acts like she is a 1-year-old. Now, I have just started an Instagram. A couple days so far. I love it. And I get to talk to so many people. I will leave my Instagram down below in the description. I may even pin it in the comments below if you're curious. But go ahead and give me a follow. I'll follow back. You can send me whatever you want within reason. If you want me to take more pictures of my cats, we have 3. This one just so happened to want to be on camera until I put her on her back. So yeah, I would like to see, and there she's sniffing the camera. I would like to know what you guys think about my first knife purchase, and I would love to know yours. And please, 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 please do a video on it. I would love to see some of the knives of your collection. And if you have a pet, I challenge you to put your pet on camera. And I will see you guys in the next video.